Back again with another video coming at you from Digital Marketing Fast.com. That's Digital Marketing Fast.com. And today I'm going to talk about some flexible jobs working from home for women. It's ideal for women, but guys can do it as well. I just think that women can do it better, but that doesn't mean that men can't do it. Men can do the same thing, but I think certain things women can do better. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly fine. I think that men and women do things. We do our own things in a better way. There's nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly fine. So, number one. First of all, I like to say, feel free, like, subscribe, and share this video. So the first thing a woman can do, or a man, is you can become a blogger, especially if you want to be an online influencer. Now, maybe you want to build a platform or, create a platform. Maybe you want to do write, speak. Maybe you want to get into direct sales. Maybe you want to get into coaching and training. Maybe you want to showcase your expertise in some type of way. Or, maybe you want to interview people, introduce people. Maybe you want to create opportunities for you and other people once you build a platform. If that's the case, being a blogger is perfect. It's really it's really a perfect opportunity if I really think about it. Especially if you want to get into direct sales and affiliate marketing. Because once you have an audience, once you have what some people call a starving audience, or once you have fans, you can finesse those relationships. You don't have to go at it in the dark. You don't have to spam and pitch people like a lot of other people do online, like they do on Facebook. You don't have to do that because you already have the relationship once you build your platform, which would be your blog in this case. So that's something to think about. So the question that you have to ask, though, is what kind of blog should you start? And that's the question you have to answer. No one can answer that question but you, because we don't know, or I should say, I don't know your skill set. I don't know your background. I don't know what you're capable of. I don't know if you're even committed. Those are things you have to consider, and those are things you have to answer for yourself as an individual. So that's the first thing you can do. Start a blog. Next, you can become a coach, especially if you enjoy helping other people achieve their goals. Now, a coach, some people might ask, well, what is a coach? It might seem obvious what a coach is. A coach could be anything. A coach could be a coaching a football team, basketball team, soccer, hockey. Could be a business coach. Could be anything, really. As a coach, I think you just have to have a desire to help people, and you have to be a good listener. You have to be dependable. You have to be consistent. And you must not be so judgmental. And I know a lot of people have a hard time with being judgmental. But if you're trying to help people, if you have good intentions of helping people, you should not and you must not be so judgmental. Otherwise, coaching is probably not going to be a good fit for you. You know, that's just something to think about. Now, coaches make money a lot of different ways, though. It could be one-on-one sessions over the phone, email, Skype, Google Hangout, group sessions, webinars, sell books, online courses, speaking, book writing, selling books, courses, seminars. It's a lot of different ways you can make money as a coach. You know, like for example, you might have somebody like let's pick somebody like Grant Cardone. He's a good example of this. You know, he has multiple streams of income. I mean, he built the company. He got what, I don't know how many books he had. Probably like 7 books. And he got a bunch of his online courses. My God, I don't know how many he got. At least probably over 100 by now. If you go to his website, all of his online courses is there. He got over 100 probably just on his website. You know, it's crazy. So he got 8 books, online courses. He speak on stage. You know, he's on social media all the time. He do one-on-one. He do Skype sessions. He's like, you know, it's crazy, man. You know, so you can try to model what he does, but maybe that's a bad example. You know, I would say learn from what he does, because the way stuff that he does, he's doing a lot. So maybe that's too much for anybody to model, especially when you first starting off. But I think you understand what I'm talking about. You want to get to a place where you have multiple streams of income and you have a lot of proven successes under your belt. That's the place you want to get to. So next, you can become a freelance writer. Now, this is like this is where I really got started at, really, because when I first got into direct sales, I had a lot of problem getting clients, and I didn't know how to write ads. So once I learned how to write ads, once I learned how to get leads, and I didn't have to cold call anymore, you know, I got introduced to this guy that was a copywriter, and the rest is history. Then I started freelancing, a freelance web designer, freelance copywriter, freelance social media manager. You know, so it's a very lucrative field. You can write video scripts, newsletters, blog posts, white papers, case studies, ghostwriting, technical writing, advertising copy, resume writing, travel writing, newspapers, magazine articles, website copy, grant writing, brochures, sales materials, and training manuals. And the list goes on and on. Being a freelance writer is a very lucrative field, especially being a copywriter. Very lucrative. I mean, the possibilities are endless. That's why I always tell people that come online You must learn the art and science of being a copywriter. I mean, it's probably the most lucrative field on planet Earth. And it's probably the most misunderstood field as well. And the reason why I tell people you should learn the art and science of being a copywriter, because you can take those skills and use it in almost every facet of your life. That's why I say that. Because if you know what to write, you're probably going to know what to say in any type of social environment, interacting with people. That's why I always say you should learn the art and the science of being a copywriter. Next, you can be what I used to be, and I still work with people today. You can be a social media marketer, especially if you like being on social media. Now, if you're already on social media anyway, if you're on Instagram, checking your pictures, responding to comments, if you're already doing that anyway, why not take it to the next level at least once after you've developed a following on Instagram or YouTube or Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn? If you already have a large following, why don't you show other people, other women, other guys how you did it and get paid from it? Why not? That's what I would do, but I don't see a lot of people doing it that way. I see a lot of people being selfish. A lot of people, once they figured out how to create an audience for themselves, they don't pay it forward. They don't pay it forward. They just keep doing their thing, and that's it. You know? But hey, to each his own, you know. But I mean, you can teach people to build an audience just like you do. And then you can become a consultant and a speaker and write books and sell products and do webinars and presentations. You can really take it up to the next level if you really want to take it there, you know. But hey, some people don't take advantage of their opportunities, you know. It is what it is. Next, you can become a virtual assistant. Now, a virtual assistant usually helps business owners with a variety of tasks, anything from answering the phone, making appointments, writing papers, or bookkeeping, social media management, making transportation and travel arrangements, stuff like that. You know, a lot of it can be time consuming sometimes. You might have to be computer literate. Um, it's usually a little bit of training involved if you're like just starting off. But if you've been a virtual assistant before, or maybe you're computer literate, you shouldn't have any problems, you know. And of course, it's going to vary from whoever you're working for. You know, the task is going to vary, you know. So, you know, that's pretty much how that is. Next, you can become a travel agent. Now, you know, a lot of people, I met a lot of travel agents over the years. A lot of them, they go about it very different, though. You know, a lot of people will become an agent for like direct sales company. And then you got some people who become like I guess you can say kind of like a broker for like one of the airlines or like one of the those travel agencies. They'll come like kind of like a broker or a rep, you can say, where they don't necessarily work for the travel agency, but they'll have a partnership, you know. And so basically they work on commissions, you know. So I've met a lot of people that are like that. I met this lady last week to be exact. She's kind of like a rep, or kind of like a broker or a travel agency where I live at. So I met a lot of these people. You know, some of them, you know, their deals, their commissions are different, of course. You know, so you know, it's not my thing, but you know, a lot of women are like I don't think I ever met a guy that was a travel agent. I never met a guy that was a travel agent. I'm not saying they're not out there, but I haven't met a guy yet. You know, I wonder why that is. But anyways, yeah, a lot of people collaborate with agencies and they earn commissions on travel arrangements that they book basically. So I think most of their money come from cruise, you know, reservations because I keep hearing about people taking cruises in groups. So yeah, I could see how that could bring in some big commissions. And I think with the emergence of the internet today, I don't think they're getting those big commissions as much as they used to. But anyways, you know, next you can become a transcriber. Yeah, I mean, if you type fast, and you know that transcribe is somebody that listens to audio clips and usually type it out into you know, a written document like Word or something like that, and it could be for in the medical field or it could be music or just in general, or it could be in video format sometimes too. So it really depends. Yeah, you're more likely gonna have to be a fast typer, you know. And then you got it's a software out here now that'll transcribe the software for you. So it's like it's this software. I don't know who's selling it now. That if you send them the video, the software will transcribe all the text within the video, and you can take that text and put it on your blog. People have been doing it. You know, it's not new, but I think a lot of people want a transcriber because they'll do the editing, you know. So hey, you know, so I don't. A lot of the pay usually varies. You know, a lot of these companies they don't make a lot of money online. I don't know about offline, but I know online they tend not to pay out a lot. That's what I would say about that. You know. Next, you can become a bookkeeper. Now, if you love numbers, if you're organized, and you can work from home as a bookkeeper. You help mostly small people with small businesses. Um, you maybe have a kind of a high expense. Maybe they need help organizing their books and all that good stuff. So you know, you can. I think it's kind of like two routes to take. You know, you can either you can start your own business, or you can and hire other people to work in your business, or you can become like you can do contract work for companies. Those are kind of like the two routes that I see a lot of people take as far as bookkeeping goes. You know, So as you can see, there's a lot of flexible home-based business ideas that allow you to have flexible schedule and make good money working from home. Now, hey, get out there and make it happen, man. The possibilities are endless in 2018. So, hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, share this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.